Well, hello, Gemini, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for September 29th through October 5th, 2025. And we have the first quarter moon kicking off the week. And I really can't believe that October is now upon us. Hope everyone's doing well and maybe enjoying some cooler weather. Now, if you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. And Gemini, just a reminder, these are general readings which will not resonate with everyone. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. So with that, let's dive in. Let's see what the cards are indicating for the week. And let's see which crystal is being suggested for you for the week ahead. It's coming through for Gemini. Seraphonite, your heart and third eye chakras. So I'm getting a message of you really need to be honest with yourself about something in particular. Could be your health and well-being. Could be, I'm picking up a message. Somebody needs to hear this, that you're doing above and beyond what you're able to. So it might be something where you could do a lot, you could do so much more previously, but not so much now, if that makes sense. So somebody needed to hear that you really have to be honest with yourself how much you can do, that you're physically capable of doing. Let's see what the career and life message is for you. It's coming through. Message for Gemini, please. Honest work. It's okay to have a job that's not very glamorous. Get some experience to help you move up in the future. Success is a process, not a quick fix. Now, that falls into the same category with the Seraphonite crystal about being honest with yourself. Don't feel bad if it's a job where you're cleaning tables or whatever the case may be. Every job serves a purpose. So doesn't have to be glamorous. It doesn't have to put you in the spotlight. Honest pay for an honest day's work, as I used to hear. So far, Gemini, you really need to be, honest with how you're viewing what you're capable of doing. That seems to be a recurring message my guides are trying to tell me. You might be doing too much for what you're able to do. Let's see for direction, what's coming through for Gemini. Probably slow down. And we've got Sacred Pool. This is very much like being honest with yourself. So everything's working in conjunction with your oracle messages here. But it's asking you to focus on self-love, self-esteem. We're all works in progress. So just detach. Just detach yourself from the world. It's asking you to have a very specific, without anybody else's point of view, examine yourself with rigorous honesty. So that's coming up again. Being honest with yourself. Be at peace with yourself. Realize, Gemini, how far you've come, how magical your existing life is. The spark of the divine shining in your eyes. And it becomes very easy to respect yourself and act in good conscience. And at that point, you'll reap the greatest rewards. Know that no matter what you do on the face of this planet, your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. So see the love within you and know that if you throw out what you do and help others, it's going to come back to you tenfold. So act with confidence, and success is going to be yours, whatever it is that you're doing. So there's some negative self-talk here that you need to stop. But be honest with yourself as to, how you feel about everything, the work that you do, or mostly I'm picking up the work that you do. It seems to be all kind of concentrated in regards to that. And maybe for some of you, you might be retiring. That's a tough move if you're not ready for it, if you haven't planned for it. And even when you do, everybody tries to plan financially for retirement, but also you undergo where you have to really be honest with yourself that you can go from being invisible overnight. There's so many retirement channels out there that talk about, you only prepare for the financial aspect of it. And once you're out of the limelight, once you've left the coworkers that you thought were friends, they're busy still in that world. You're no longer in that world. So definitely a message here about being honest with yourself in regards to relationships, your job. If you're retiring, it's in regards to that. And there's something here about doing too much, and you need to slow down a little bit. Messages and guidance for Gemini. Let's see what's coming through the tarot for Gemini for the week. Oh, we have a new journey. So the reason it's interesting that I mentioned retirement. So I think some of you are retiring from maybe what you did, your main focus. You might still be doing, that might be where the honest work really comes in, where don't feel bad if you are a high corporate executive and now you're doing something as simple as a hobby like woodworking or painting or whatever. It's not the same caliber of what you were doing. So, it's about putting value in what you're currently doing now. Everyone contributes as the collective for the planet. So there's something new. So some of you are maybe retiring. You're going on a new journey. You're taking that leap of faith. This can also be in regards to anything new that you're embarking on. What else do we have for Gemini? We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is certainly about this new journey you're going on. If you're just, diving in, or it can be, for some of you, it can be a new job, new company. Put in the work, you're going to reap the benefits. The Nine of Pentacles is either reaping the benefits of what you've previously, the work that you put in. It can be an indication to let you know that, honest work. If you put in the work, you'll reap the benefits. All right. What else for Gemini? We have the Eight of Cups. So, yeah. There's change coming in. You're making some kind of sacrifices, and that's why I was bringing up about the retirement. Eight of Cups is moving on to, what the Fool represents here. And it's kind of all coming in this week. It could be, we have a full moon coming up on, not this particular week, but this energy could be starting this week. And really you could be contemplating going off in a new direction. Maybe putting in the research, the work in regards to it. But I'm picking up here, by the time the full moon, something's coming to a close. And that would be retirement for some of you. So sorry, keep repeating about retirement, but That's something that doesn't come up all that much. Can be some of you are thinking about it. If you put in the work, you're going to be able to reap the benefits of being able to retire. It's a hot topic right now because it almost looks hopeless. But if you put in the work, you're going to be able to do it. So the Eight of Cups is about, going off in this new direction, making, a voluntary choice. Nothing's forcing you to go in that direction. So there is 2 cards in regards to new direction. Could be a new job, a new relationship. And we have the Magician. So you have the resources available to you to put out this intention and take action and manifest what it is you want. This sacred pool is about taking care of yourself, being honest with yourself, not pushing yourself to extremes if you do that, Gemini. So let's clarify these cards, see what else we can reveal. But the Fool is taking that leap of faith. And that could be for some of you that says, I'm done, I'm retiring. A decision. Yeah, there's a decision that you're going to be making this week without having all the facts. The Fool card is kind of going in on it blind, just listening to your instincts. We've got the Moon card. There's things working behind the scenes in regards to this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is put in the work, you reap the benefits. Trust your gut instincts with the Moon coming in. Sitting on the bench for some time thinking about this. Something that you either wanted to do. And the Eight of Cups, I think by the following week with the full moon, you're going to manifest what you want. And look at this. Yep. Look at that. The Magician showing up again. Really putting out, being honest with yourself, putting out your intentions of what you want for yourself, whether it's retirement or getting a different job or moving to the place you always wanted to live. If not now, when? I will just say that, Gemini. If not now, when? And the Magician, that is certainly moving in the right direction. The Chariot can represent moving house. It can be traveling. Some of you might have been traveling or are going to travel or wanting to travel. It's grabbing the reins for your future, what you want to do. And it all started off with the Seraphonite crystal about being honest with yourself. What's in your heart? What is your gut instinct saying? That's your heart and your third eye chakras talking to you very loudly. Let's see what else is coming through for Gemini for the week. Got the Seven of Swords. This is strategic planning. Being clever with your resources. Now, I know the Seven of Swords can be something going on behind your back and all of that. I'm not picking that up at all with this. This is about making a plan, very strategic plans, and putting it into place because you are working towards this new beginning, going off in a new direction. You're manifesting something new that you want for yourself, Gemini. And we have the Seven of Cups. Got a lot of choices. Some of the choices are good, some not so good. So it's really about coming right in again with the Seven of Cups energy. Focusing in, being very honest with yourself in regards to what you want, what you feel, your health and well-being. I'm picking up for some of you. You really have to be honest with what's going on with your health and well-being. And the final message is the Queen of Pentacles. So it could involve a Capricorn. But this is more exactly right up the lines of, you've got the Magician card here. This is resources available to you. It's a pretty big pentacle. What is it that you want to manifest? What is it that you want to do with your life? Whether it's traveling or if you want to go work in a different field or if you want to move to a specific part of the country or the world, the resources are available to you. Got the 9 of Pentacles here. Just put in the work. You're going to get the results. Whether it's a second job where it's talking about this honest work, not having a job that's not very glamorous, but it's getting you towards your goals, Gemini. All right, let's see what the final message is from the angels. Final message for Gemini, please. All right. And we have romance. That might be, for some of you, exactly what you're looking for. All right. That's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.